Hey everyone, what's shaking? This is Swanky'K, and today I'm going to show how, excuse me, to get into the Pond Punk Bar in the game that is Perfect Dark. Uh, for those of you who know Perfect Dark, probably already know of the Pond Punk Bar. I did not find out about this until by accident, not that long ago, just within this past year, probably the last few months, um, because I had saw a YouTube video about what was the title? Something about the Chicago Ghost. And I had no idea what this Chicago Ghost was all about. And in that video, the Chicago Ghost appeared in around the Pond Punk Bar area in the game. And after doing a little more reading, discovered that this glitch, the ghost itself, is actually a glitch in the first version of the game that came on the cartridge for the Nintendo 64. There was a second version, 1 point something, that evidently they corrected. So the Chicago Ghost apparently is a glitch on the original version release of Perfect Dark for the Nintendo 64 back in, I guess, 2000. I wanted to say mid-90s, but that's not correct. Anyway, so I didn't know what the Chicago Ghost was. It caught my attention, and I read about this Pond Punk Bar where it happened at. And I'm like, why? Because the Pond Punk Bar, and I'm going to do a quick thing, it is not mission critical. I never came across it. I never bothered with it. I knew nothing about it. And then, of course, when I read or heard about it in this video, I was like, well, how do you get in there? And it seems getting in the Pond Punk Bar is very hit or miss, but I discovered a almost sure way to get in to check it out. So I'll read this real quick. I came across this article. Excuse me. Places: Pond Punk Bar in Perfect Dark. It says, nestled beneath the rain-drenched, trench-coat-filled streets of Chicago is the Pond Punk Bar, a secret area which lacks any proper gameplay significance. True. The club is hidden in the bowels of a building decorated with a garnish red neon sign, the only place in the entire level that appears to have any kind of commercial function. After traipsing down a grotty spiral ramp, lit by a signature glare of the game spotlights and enclosed by walls made up of exposed red bricks and slabs of battered concrete, you come to the entrance of the seedy den. I think it's a strip bar, but I'll show you why in a minute, even though there's no strippers. Gaining access to the place can be hit or miss affair. True, mostly true, but depending on how quietly you've made your approach into the building, the streets are approached by a myriad of secret agents, corporate guards, and a sentry bot, after all. There may be a guard standing duty inside a ticket booth by the graffiti stained entrance. The doors will likely be closed, and so in substitution for a polite rap of your knuckles to the door, you must unload your weapon as loudly as possible, like some kind of suicidal moron, in the hopes of goading out the guards holed up within, opening the entryway in the process. I've never tried it that way, per se. Anyway, I'll go on. Assuming you succeed the task, likely murdering a great many people along the way, you can feast your eyes upon the inside of the club. Unfortunately, you'll probably find yourself left quite hungry. The club itself is pretty sparse in terms of props and interior design. True, it's not as particularly impressive nowadays, but back then, an era of levels that were more content to be abstract constructions than any kind of real-life analog, it was refreshing to see an environment that attempted to emulate a public place, no matter how poorly. There's an airless atmosphere to the place, wood panel walls surround an open floor filled with empty space. Couches are tucked in the corners. The bar is completely silent after the guards have been cleared out a bit, save for the dreary warble of levels music and the sound of thunderstorm sweeps above. Empty chairs, perfect arranged around a long stretch of desk, featuring where there's be a stripping pole. Yeah, that's not a desk. That's called a stage. A stage for dancers to be on. That's what the pole. Not a desk. Anyway, the lack of life eventually becomes somewhat unsettling and surreal. Place feeling like a forgotten shade of an actual location. Unformally dim lighting blankets the entire area with the exception of the restrooms, which are harshly lit by a single white light bulb inside the angular shadow of one bathroom stall is a toilet containing a blocky slice of cheese. I've heard about this cheese being tucked away in the levels of this game if you find it. I found one time. I never bothered to look in the toilet. Now that I'm going to show you, I'm going to actually look and see if I can find the cheese. A functionless Easter egg that is found hidden in every level of the game. And I've only found the cheese in one level early on. I never really bothered to look for it. Whether I do or not, who knows. Found the game. It doesn't have any true reason to be in the game, and yet it's one of the most iconic and fondly remembered aspects of life. In that respect, the Pon Pon Club isn't overly dissimilar to the block of cheese. It might not have any purpose, but it still remains in my mind as one of the most memorable corners of Perfect Dark Universe. So anyway, that's what someone wrote about the Pon Punk Bar. Kind of gave you a gist of what it is. Now, like I said, I didn't even know about this thing. I never bothered with the level until I I saw a video on the Chicago Ghost, which apparently was a glitch in the first version cartridge. But since then, there was a new version that apparently resolved this problem. And all the Chicago Ghost was, it could have been, or theorizing that it's an enemy, but that's shielded, so you can't see them and they just shoot you. It's not supposed to be part of the game, but apparently reasons it was. So anyway, without further ado, let me get into showing you what this is about and show you how I got in it, because I discovered in another level altogether that I was able to get in a door that I probably shouldn't be able to get into, but because I did something a certain way, removed the weapon, one of the guys fled, opened the door, I followed him, and I used that same reasoning methodology to get the Pon Pon Bar, and it worked. And so far, it's worked every single time, although I've done it a handful of times. I'm confident that this is when we do it. So anyway, let's close this, and I'll open the game, and I will demonstrate. So if you're so inclined to check this out for yourself, you can. Just a little bit. Come on. Come on. Alright. So here we are. And so I want. No, I don't want Chicago. And to make it just easier on myself, I'm just going to do agent. The least amount of things you have to do.
We suspect the G5 Corporation is just a front for Datadyne and whoever else is involved in this plot. I know Cassandra Debris is going to be here, but I need to know who else is attending and what they discuss. By the time you get out, the help I requested should have arrived.
Just who is this help you keep referring to?
Not now, Joanna. Time for radio silence. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
See if it'll cooperate. It really depends on the actions of one of the NPCs, what they do.
Greetings, citizen.
These are real.
Strong rain.
Understood.
really playing the game for real, but we're out of the whole
Reprogram that taxi. It's a Mark II and should be compatible.
Jackie's gonna go do his thing in a minute. Get up.
I got a clear shot! My gun!
Come on. Okay, I'm in. Not how I intended to get in, but I'm in. One way I did this was the guy who I well now that I got one way to get in here is kill the two, and the last one with the gun just disarm him, open this door, and then usually, well, sometimes he'll come in this way and open the door. He didn't do that. He ran out. This is actually the first time I've gotten in by shooting the door with people inside the door. So either way, it's cool. So now that you're in here, first of all, let's see if we can find that infamous piece of cheese. Ah, there it is. I don't know. I never bothered to look in the toilet with cheese. I've only been in here, like I said, a handful of times, but yeah, well, looks like it'd be a set of fluorescent light bulb. Typical. Look at all that trouble just to get in this place. Like I said, that's the first time I've actually gotten an out to shoot that door. Usually, the last guy standing, I disarm him, open this door, he runs in this thing, opens the door, this one. That's the method I used up until this point. But I guess the game has its own whatever. So anyway, these little quick moves. Stopping with the cheese in the first toilet, and then somebody said that was the desk chair. That's not a desk, that's a stage. It's a stripper pole. So it's a strip club, essentially. Or at least a club, but I would say yes. Pole, stage. This would be the bar. Now here's the one thing about this place that is significant, if you can call it that, is you can get 2,000 skills now. So there is a weapon thing down here, but like I said, this is not much good. Okay, now I got 2,000. One thing I was curious about this place when you got down here is an exit that was the street light up here somewhere, but apparently not, because those guards that managed to come out of a left entrance, you think goes on, well, maybe there's a secret exit, you know, there's a way to get in, and then there's a way to get out. There is no other way to get out. And there's nothing new. So yeah, it is pretty empty otherwise, aside from the 2 daytime people that are in there. But it's a bar lounge. Strip club the best I can. Yeah. It is what it is. And it's okay. You know, as long as ago as I played this game on the Nintendo 64, and I'm playing on the PC port now, I didn't even realize this place was a thing. I never bothered. It was only kind of by accident, honestly, that I even figured out this place exists. This course, once you realize it exists, you can get in there. How do I get in there? Try as I may, just by... What didn't work for me was coming down here shooting the guards, opening the door, and then forcing the clock trying to get in. I shot at it, none of that worked. The only thing that's worked up until this point was leave one guard down here alive, disarm him, open this first door, and then he runs in and opens. See, now it's locked. But he would run in and open it for you. That's how I got him before. This is the first one I've actually... Well, you saw what happened. He left. So, like, I heard voices, let me shoot at the door, see what happens, and lo and behold, it came out. So, that's the first thing. And you saw it here first. So anyway, when you get to this part, I'll line them up. Walk out. Whoa. I got my screenshot from now. So let's finish. Go in here.
Here, take the wallet. Request back. I don't want any trouble. There's someone here.
Set. You don't have to set the remote explosive. That's not a part of the
The car park lift is your only point of ingress.
Understood.
And that's it. I'm curious to try it one more time. That's the way I got in before. So, start. We'll decline that.
We suspect the G5 cop.
What the?
How's it going? Face, we have an intruder.
Stop where you are.
Affirmative.
There's someone here.
We programmed that taxi. It's a Mark II and should be compatible.
Confirmed.
Maybe I should try something different, right? Maybe one of them.
Take a shot! Jeez! Look out!
There we go.
Wipe her out!
Yeah. Maybe one of the three will do it, but it won't be just the last one. You have to actually. So in that case, just. And if you run down there quickly and do it, you can disarm all three like that. So anyway, that might be the more consistent method. That was really like this one behind the door. Oh yeah, that was behind the door. I'm playing.
Intruder alert!
Here, take the wallet. Request backup immediately.
I don't want any trouble!
Either of those blocked up doors will do as an escape route.
Oh, you? Believe it.
The car park lift is your only point of ingress.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Now my curiosity. Decline that.
We suspect the G5 Corporation is just a front for Datadyne and whoever else is involved in this plot. I know Cassandra Debris is going to be here, but I need to know who else is attending and what we discuss. By the time you get out, the help I requested should have arrived.
Just who is this help you keep referring to?
Not now, Joanna. Time for radio silence. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Greetings, citizen. Hey! Intruder!
Attention all personnel. Locate after-hand fugitive.
The only
half a problem right there.
My gun!
Okay. Tracer controls.
Got an intruder!
Here's a tricky one.
So disarm them all. Someone will come in and open the door. That's the only thing that was grabbing down here. Otherwise, it's a full with stage and a bar, some lounges, couches. And again, cheese. So anyway, that's how you get in. Either, I guess you can shoot at the door, but what if someone's in there, you may look or the other way is just disarm all these guys. And make sure that slider goes open and one of the three will run in. So stuff like that. Ah, that's the other thing. I'm not sure if it's missing.
Here, take the wallet. I don't want any trouble.
My gun!
Either of those blocked up doors will do as an escape route.
So let's make an escape route.
The car park lift is your only point of ingress.
That's that. So
Understood.
obviously it takes longer than target time, but if I was trying to go for target, I wouldn't even bother with on the bar, so. Anyway, so that's that. That's how you get into the place. You can either one or two ways. Obviously, the first one, that didn't happen until this time, where I shot at the door. Someone's behind it, they heard it, they opened it. And the other one is disarm the people that are guarding it. Historically, I killed 2 of them, left the one. But apparently, you have to leave the right one. So, in order to make sure you have the right one, at least one of them that'll run back into it, just disarm all 3, and one of them will run back into and open the door for you. So that's how you get into the place. So aside from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun demonstrating that. If you already know, great. If you didn't, give it a shot. Play around with it, see what works for you. And until next time, I will see you again. Take care. Happy gaming. Bye-bye.